But Min Chun insisted, our Seo Chun truly is a genius. She didn't want to argue anymore, so she accepted her husband's words. In another place, Haichi was reading messages sent from Soare, the marketing team leader. She looked quite panicked. It's big news, do you know La, the person we chose for the advertisement? She just posted a new video on YouTube, saying that it's just baby wipes, not baby formula. Haichi was stunned as she read, what, recently the person who recommended Elephant brand formula to viewers, which boosted sales, that was thanks to YouTuber La. As a result, shopping centers, international delivery services, and Kukna supermarkets are all out of stock, a flood of orders. Haichi slumped down on the table, crying silently. That's why we increased the number of sales, and now we are left with a mountain of inventory. Don't tell me, I'm going to get fired. Haichi's face was full of worry. Nowadays, more and more people are becoming famous. There are many cases where YouTube stars fit certain market items, so they are chosen for advertisements. Leading the way is La and her daughter. Brands always think about working with them to promote products. Haichi was browsing Chun's channel. Seo Chun is quite cute. But are these 2 10-minute videos the reason? Reading the article about the success of the video helping children eat better, Haichi made up her mind, then let's do it. She immediately texted Soare, let's roll. The person on the other side asked, roll what? Haichi replied, advertising, let's work with Seo Chun. Seo Chun, please help this aunt. At little Seo Chun's house, Hai Sang brought a new gift. It was a cute teddy bear. Min Chun, still skeptical from last time, suspiciously asked, is this really just a regular teddy bear? Hai Sang, with a beaming face, replied, completely normal. While watching Seo Chun's video, I saw a 2-headed monster behind the chair. Min Chun was chilled upon hearing this, 2 heads in a children's video? He dropped the bear on the ground. Hai Sang continued, a 2-headed monster, I saw it in the children's food video. Min Chun, burning with anger, repeated the words children's food, taking out his phone to prepare for a debate. Meanwhile, Hai Sang picked up Seo Chun, seeing the baby's displeased expression. He asked, don't tell me you're disappointed that I brought you just a regular teddy bear. Seo Chun expressed his feelings in a language only children understand, but his face showed immense disappointment. Hai Sang then picked up the teddy bear and said to the boy, oh my, Seo Chun, I'm a bit disappointed in you, you've underestimated me too much. Here, if you unzip it like this. Hai Sang unzipped the bear's stomach with a quick motion. Seo Chun widened his eyes, watching intently. Hai Sang pulled out a smaller bear, but its smile was incredibly grotesque. He said to Seo Chun, that's right, this is a doppelganger. Seo Chun's eyes lit up. Wait, this is a teddy bear with a smaller bear inside? You're amazing, uncle. Hai Sang gestured for silence. This is a secret between you and me, promise me. Seo Chun hugged the teddy bear in his arms, his chubby face showing happiness. Min Chun turned to ask Hai Sang, hey, exactly where did the 2-headed thing appear in the video? Hai Sang laughed heartily. Over there, Min Chun shouted, I don't see it. Over here, the mothers were also gathering and chatting enthusiastically. What do you mean, advertising baby formula? We should get rid of formula brands with a bad reputation among breastfeeding moms. Min Chun agreed. Seo Chun also needs to maintain his image. Eunhee, sitting across from them, was overwhelmed. No, I didn't mean we should advertise formula. Min Tru asked again, then what do you mean? This is the golden period. We must make a lot of money and give it to Seo Chun. Choose the companies with bad images. That way, we can exclude these brands. Seeing his 3 friends so excited, Eunhee could only give a forced smile. At that moment, she remembered something and spoke up. Seo Chun really likes baby elephant formula. We tried all the types recommended by the mom channels. But the kid likes baby elephant the most. Min Tru responded. My Mina also likes that brand. Another mother chimed in. My twins do too, considering the price. The quantity is quite a lot, and it's organic as well. Mom tried done thought for a moment. Really? Then I'll try that brand. Trust increased because Seo Chun liked baby elephant formula. That advertisement worked. Just by calculating this, people already thought further. Wouldn't Seo Chun cause it to sell out? Eunhee hesitantly asked, so should we collaborate with baby elephant? Everyone unanimously agreed. Yes, ask Seo Chun's father too. That evening, Eunhee mentioned the afternoon's discussion to her husband. Min Chun was a bit surprised. What, baby formula advertising? Great idea. So Dad fully agreed. The next day, Eunhee held her child, glancing at the clock. It was already past 10. Dad's coming home late again. Seo Chun lay on his mother's shoulder, his eyes heavy with sleep. At that moment, there was the sound of a password being pressed, followed by the door opening forcefully. Dad's home. The noise was so loud that he immediately snapped awake. Min Chun, with a flushed face from being drunk, held up the contract and announced, "I got the contract signed." He frowned. Seo Chun was just about to fall asleep. Min Chun approached his son, puckering his lips. "Seo Chun, give Dad a kiss." He stopped him. "Go take a shower first." Min Chun stammered, "Sorry, I'm not drunk." "Okay." After showering, Min Chun pulled out the stack of contract papers. He briefed his wife, "The shoot will take about 30 minutes while Seo Chun is eating, and if more scenes are needed, they will film it all in one day. Of course, any additional scenes will be filmed after Seo Chun has digested his food." Hearing that, he felt a bit worried. "Filming in just 30 minutes, is that okay?" Min Chun responded, "They said it would be fine because it'll be in a YouTube-like video format. They'll also edit and add subtitles. First, it'll be posted on platforms like YouTube, and then as a TV commercial. For 3 months." He thought those terms were reasonable. "Sounds okay, doesn't it?" He asked, "What did your lawyer friend say?" "That explains the smell of alcohol earlier," Min Chun recalled. "He said there's nothing shady about it, it looks pretty solid." "So should we do it?" Min Chun looked at his son with trusting eyes. "Yes." Both of them gazed at their precious son. "Even Seo Chun likes it, let's do it." Then he went to get a red watercolor box. Min Chun wondered, "What's the paint for?" He dipped Seo Chun's thumb into the ink, saying, "Because this is Seo Chun's commercial. So Seo Chun should sign it too." Min Chun quickly took out his phone. "Wait, let's take a picture to commemorate Seo Chun's first contract." He stamped the boy's hand on the contract. Then the whole family took a photo together to celebrate their son's first contract. Seeing his bright red finger, Seo Chun was startled. He noticed and told her son, "It'll be gone by tomorrow." At that moment, Seo Chun thought, "But which ability should I use? I've been searching for a long time but still haven't found a suitable ability. I don't know. Now's not the time for this. This time, I need an ability that can influence people looking to buy something." Seo Chun rummaged through a pile of books. Then suddenly he realized, "It's been here all along?" The final filming day arrived. Haichi came to welcome the family of 3. "Hello. I'm the head of planning from Baby Elephant." "Haichi, nice to meet you all. I'll take you on a ride around the set." He was surprised. "It really looks just like our living room." Haichi responded, "Yes, we designed it to resemble your living room. This is the waiting room. You two can come here to rest whenever you want." Seeing the large scale here, Min Chun couldn't close his mouth. "Amazing." Haichi stood at the door. "You two are free to explore the set, thank you." Min Chun, holding Seo Chun, looked around. "I didn't expect them to prepare so much for us." He was also overwhelmed, "Right? These teddy bears are so cute. But do you think Seo Chun will like it?" Seo Chun clutched the teddy bear Haisang gave him, saying, "Your bear is the best." Seo Chun suddenly fell silent, staring at the teddy bear in front of him. The boy rubbed his belly where a yellow circle appeared. "Let's hope everything goes according to plan." "My head feels so heavy." The boy collapsed onto the teddy bear. Outside, an announcement was made, "Get ready to film Seo Chun." In a faraway land, there was once a famous legend. The children of the village would always surround the old monk asking him to tell the story of the hero again. "What?" the old man asked. Because of his old age, he sometimes couldn't hear well. "The story of the hero?" The story was retold once again. "Yes, that happened when I was younger than you are now. One day in a forest, I found a small box under a tree. It was so beautiful that he brought it back to the village, and everyone in the village also felt the box was very beautiful. Oh, how beautiful, what a strange box." Suddenly, the box in his hand moved slightly, the lid opened automatically, and it turned out to be a little monster. It was Mimin. But back then, no one knew what it was. The villagers still casually circled around it, looking at it. After that, everyone called the box Mimin and cherished it like family. Occasionally, Mimin would pretend to be a still box. At those moments, we just wanted to open it to see what was inside. The kids who heard the story laughed, but that was Mimin. We shared food and played together, and everything was peaceful. Then one day, a warrior came to the village, severely injured, trying to say, "Please help us." After his wounds were bandaged, the warrior recounted the hardships he had faced. Recently, a high-level demon had been hiding. Please help me defeat it. But the people here were just ordinary villagers, without any strength, so even though you said that, we could only heal the wounded. Just then, a continuous mimic sound came from the corner of the room. The warrior, on alert, drew his sword. Why is Mimin here? The boy stepped up to protect Mimin. Please don't, Mimin is gentle. The warrior shouted, let go of it, it's a dangerous monster that only lives deep in the dungeon. The boy refused, saying Mimin was just a little mischievous. At that moment, Mimin wriggled out of the boy's hand. Mimin once again appeared in front of the warrior, closed up, and began its game, pretending to be a beautiful box. The warrior pointed his sword at it cautiously, asking, what is this? But before long, it seemed like he was enchanted. This. How is it so beautiful? What's inside this beautiful box? The warrior's eyes seemed unable to leave the box. I want to open it, I want it. Unconsciously, he reached out to touch the box with his bare hand, and Mimin stuck out its long tongue, licking his hand, startling the warrior back to his senses. I've been bewitched. I didn't expect it to have such strong power. If I had it, the old monk quietly said to the children, following the warrior's suggestion, we decided that while the demon was attracted to Mimin, we would destroy it. The children were very worried. Oh no, Mimin will be in danger. The old man nodded and continued, everyone in the village loved Mimin, so no one agreed with that plan, but brave Mimin stood by the warrior's side. That day, as the sun was setting, the warrior lured the demon here. An offering table had been prepared in the most visible spot. Oh, these insects dare bring an offering to me, it laughed loudly, satisfied. The villagers trembled as they hid in their homes, listening to its ferocious voice declare, very well, I will let you die comfortably. The demon approached the beautiful box on the offering table. What a strange box this is. I want what's inside. Just as it picked up the box and opened it, it was our brave Mimin. The warrior quickly struck from behind, using his sword to pierce through the demon's chest, startling it. What's this? A trap? How bold of you! In anger, it crushed Mimin in its hand, just a little Mimin, daring to do this. Even though the warrior had used a sword imbued with holy power to defeat the demon in an instant, Mimin had already died in its grasp. Later, to commemorate Mimin, the warrior and the villagers built a fountain and a monument for it. The old man pointed to the beautiful fountain behind him, showing the children. The tearful children began to cry, rubbing their eyes and saying, thank you, Mimin, poor Mimin. The old man gently raised his head to look at the clear blue sky. Surely, God will give it a new life. I wonder who it's enchanting now, that Mimin who could bewitch both warriors and demons alike. Back to the present, baby Seo Chun is being fed by his mother. Seo Chun, good boy, eat your meal. The baby's smile is so beautiful and cute, ready to enchant. The cameraman standing behind the camera signaled, ready. Everyone focused on baby Seo Chun, who was lying in the crib with a bottle. Let's start filming. Everyone was curious about this scene. Is this the legendary mute bang? It's normal. It's just good that the baby isn't crying. Babies this age usually cause a fuss. After finishing the bottle feeding scene, the director called out, cut. Good. Now everyone take a break, then we'll continue. Seo Chun's parents came over to pick him up. Father Min Chun looked a bit worried and asked, why isn't Seo Chun waving anymore? Maybe it's because he's holding the bottle. At that moment, they didn't notice that Seo Chun was smiling confidently because I found another useful ability. Since a baby's body can't contain too much power, I returned the fairy's glitter to the library and replaced it with something else. The system displayed a new ability, the ultimate gift wrapping of Little Mimin. When used, it makes any creature crave the wrapped item. However, there's a limitation. The user must be of a certain size. Since the user must be small, this ability can't be used once you grow up. But in exchange, it consumes very little mana. Everyone got ready for the next scene and placed Seo Chun in position, showing him a milk can with a baby elephant on it. What do you think of this? Before filming, they had announced, this is the second scene. The baby hugs the milk can and smiles brightly. Mother An he worriedly said, I don't think Seo Chun can do it, can he? But Director Demand still signaled to start. Yes, everyone was prepared for it. Seo Chun's parents were resigned, knowing it's just how babies are. The technicians handed Seo Chun the milk can to get familiar with. Look, look, such a cute elephant. See this? The aunts and uncles thought to themselves, that was a close call. Luckily we didn't have to make the boy hold the milk box, or else he would have cried loudly. But unexpectedly, Seo Chun reached out, grabbed a milk box, hugged it, and laughed out loud. The system announced that the small Mimin gift package was being used on the target. And the target included parents with children around my age. At that moment, everyone present on set was charmed by Seo Chun. So cute! Director Demand quickly shouted, Seo Chun, look over here. Smile brightly, Seo Chun. Facing the camera directly, Seo Chun held the milk box and smiled adorably. Today's commercial shoot took only 20 minutes. All the technicians had the same thought. This kid really has the talent of a genius. Director Demand directly spoke with Seo Chun's parents. You absolutely have to let this boy become an actor. Although he may not understand now, it's good to think ahead for the future, right? I'm not advising you to immediately put him in TV shows or movies, but I think you should consider this. Seo Chun's father nodded and replied, yes, we understand. Famous actors all owe their success to 3 key factors: fate, talent, and instinct. This boy certainly has the talent to be an actor. Demand tore off a piece of paper, wrote his phone number on it, and handed it to Seo Chun's parents. I'm still new to this industry, but if you need anything, feel free to contact me. Everyone worked hard, and the shoot finally ended. It was the first time working with a child, and it went so smoothly that everyone in the film crew adored Seo Chun. Seo Chun, you did great. We have a gift for you, formula milk from Yelifan. Thank you, everyone. You've all worked hard. Goodbye, Seo Chun, see you next time. I'll buy this milk for my own child too. Thank you, everyone, for giving it your all. Let's work hard to sell out Yelifan. In Los Angeles, USA, Chun's YouTube channel is being opened. A person wearing a small apron said to their child, come on, eat with Chun. The baby immediately became excited and puckered their lips, making smacking sounds. The baby babbled that they liked it, and this direct expression surprised the mother greatly. The whole family noticed. There's an ad on the video. It's Yelifan formula milk. With so many views, it's no surprise there are ads. The ad showed Seo Chun cuddling the milk bottle, drinking contentedly. The parents immediately recognized, isn't that Chun? Oh yeah, must be a commercial shoot. Finally, the ad ended with a scene of Seo Chun hugging the milk bottle and smiling sweetly at the camera. So cute. Suddenly, the parents fell silent and quietly moved apart. The father held one phone while the mother held another. Turns out they were both trying to buy Yelifan formula milk from the ad, but it was already sold out. They both screamed in frustration, no way. Sold out? Damn it, I wanted to buy it right now. This is all thanks to the effectiveness of the small Mimin gift package. Truly amazing. At Seo Chun's home, his mother, Eun-hee, proudly spoke into the phone, that's right. Our son looks so handsome on camera, and the staff kept praising him non-stop. She was so happy that she didn't realize she was only filming her own forehead. They said we got the shot in one take, and Seo Chun didn't cry at all. The person on the other end complained, lower the phone a bit, I can only see your forehead. Seo Chun, sitting beside her, waved his milk bottle and said, it's me, Grandma. This gesture caught the camera, and Grandma's eyes practically turned into heart shapes. Oh my beloved grandchild. But why hasn't it aired on TV yet? So how do you watch this YouTube thing? Eun-hee was surprised and asked, didn't Chaney teach you? Grandma sighed and shook her head. Eun-hee angrily scolded him, really, my son starred in a commercial, and you didn't even show it to Grandma? Grandma explained that the boy was busy working. And Eun-hee exclaimed in shock, so he finally got a job? That's great. But what is he doing? Grandma said, I think it's something like a talent management company. Seo Chun drank his milk, thinking about his uncle, Seo-eun. I remember Uncle looking tough and fierce, standing next to Mom like Beauty and the Beast. That place is called Kokoe. I heard he's a department head there. Eun-hee muttered the name Kokoe to herself. I've never heard of it. After talking with Grandma for a while, she hung up the phone. Eun-hee now had someone more important to call. She placed the baby in the cradle and said, Seo Chun, darling, Mommy has to work a little, so you play with your favorite doll, okay? Seo Chun happily accepted the doll from his mom, but inside, he sighed, oh no, this is the toy I hate the most. She rummaged through her phone for her brother Seo Yuen's number, muttering angrily, you brat, Mom's worried about you, why won't you come home? Remembering how Grandma said he stayed out all the time, claiming he was forming a music group or something, made her even angrier. But what really got to her was when she called. And a robotic voice said, "The number you dialed is not in service." Beep beep. After 10 tries, she finally got through, and the other end greeted, "Hello, this is Department Head Seo Eun of Kokoe Entertainment." Eunhee's face slowly turned red as she gritted her teeth and asked, "What, Seo Eun, a department head?" "Yes, this is Department Head and Chan speaking, sorry. Who is calling?" Seo Chun chewed on his doll and glanced over. He didn't recognize his mother, or was it someone else answering the call? Eunhee was so furious she could barely speak. You didn't save my number?" Her thunderous scolding came straight through the phone, making Seo Eun nearly deaf. He finally realized, "Oh, it's you, sis. This is Seo Eun, Eunhee's younger brother." He asked, "Oh, did you change your number?" Eunhee scolded, "Yes, I changed it 3 years ago." Seo Eun laughed awkwardly and asked, "How come I didn't know?" Eunhee got straight to the point, "Oh, you brat, why won't you come home?" Seo Eun hesitated and explained, "I just started working, so I'm a bit busy." She reminded him that Mom is really worried about you. "If you're free, go visit her at home, and stop by my place as well. Remember to save my number, okay?" Seo Eun nodded and replied, "Yes, I know. Please send my regards to Seo Chun and my brother-in-law." After giving the advice, she quickly hung up. She looked at the baby teasingly and asked Seo Chun, "Why is your uncle like that? It makes me itch with frustration." Actually, she was mostly worried about her younger brother. But luckily, he's working now, better than before, right? A little while later, the whole family sat together in front of the computer. Another email ad has arrived. "Dad," Min Chun asked, "what's this?" "Another ad?" Mom and he replied, "They're inviting us to join an online TV show. I think it's some sort of web drama. I didn't really look closely, but they've sent so many that I'm a bit curious." When I opened it, under a long line of text inviting us to collaborate, a familiar name appeared. "We are Coco Entertainment." Eunhee was shocked and exclaimed, "Coco Entertainment?" Seo Chun suddenly remembered, "Isn't that?" The email content specifically read, "We accidentally came across Chun's channel. The baby has captured the hearts of children all over the world just by scooping mukbang. We sincerely hope that the baby can participate in a family reality show about childcare that we're planning. Signed, Manager Seo Eun." Min Chun still didn't realize and laughed, saying to his wife, "This person has the same name as your younger brother, huh?" But when he saw Eunhee's furious expression, he began to sweat. Impossible. Mom Eunhee immediately grabbed the phone and dialed. This guy doesn't even recognize his own nephew? That evening, the manager at Coco Entertainment received another call. "Yes, hello? Manager Seo Eun of Coco Entertainment speaking." Mom Eunhee gritted her teeth and pretended to say, "Oh yes, I'm calling you after seeing the email on YouTube." Seo Chun tried to make a sound, but Min Chun covered his mouth, saying, "Be quiet, son. If you disturb your mom now, we're dead." Seo Chun struggled in worry, saying, "No, Dad. Uncle Chaney is in danger." On the phone, Seo Eun still hadn't realized and politely continued, "Oh yes, you're Chun's mother, right? Nice to meet you." It was a self-destruction move. Seo Chun couldn't save it. "See, Uncle didn't save Mom's number again," Mom Eunhee replied. "It would be great to meet in person." "Is that possible?" Seo Eun happily responded, "Yes, any time is fine." She sternly replied, "Then come to my house." Seo Eun, confused, asked again, "Your house?" He wondered if there was an apartment complex named Your House. Eunhee couldn't take it anymore and yelled into the phone, "Come to my house right now. You don't even recognize your own nephew, you idiot." Her words were like thunder, and Seo Eun stumbled back, stammering, "Big sis?" Even though she used the same number she called him with in the morning, he still didn't recognize it. Clearly, he didn't listen and save the number. Eunhee scolded, "I told you to save my number." Seo Eun, terrified, stuttered, "Oh, it's not like that. But Chun's channel is my nephew's?" "That's right, it's your nephew's." "Oh my gosh!" Eunhee complained, "You don't even recognize your own nephew. You're hopeless." Her scolding was so loud that the staff in the office heard it and gathered around. "Nephew? That means it's your sister's son? Oh, so it's really your nephew? Wow, a child star with 200,000 followers is the nephew of the manager. But why don't they look alike at all? Seo-eun, knowing his mistake, quietly replied, yes, I know. Everyone sighed, oh no, it's over for him. The manager's sister seems really scary. Manager, are you okay? Seo-eun, trembling, tried to remain calm, saying, yes, I have to go to my sister's house. I'm going now. The whole office wished him luck, saying, yes, good luck. After being scolded thoroughly, Seo-eun slinked off to Chun's house. Sis, I'm here. I brought a gift for Seo-chun. He asked sternly, is that a bribe? Let me see your phone. Seo-eun, flustered, quickly pulled out his phone to prove it. I saved it already. Good. You can pass. Thank you, sis. Walking into the living room, Min-chun was already waiting, warmly welcoming him. Long time no see, Seo-eun. Yes, hello, brother. Hello, Seo-chun. As he sat down, Seo-eun scratched his head awkwardly. Well, who would have thought the kid would become so famous after the last time I saw him? He frowned and retorted. So what? You couldn't recognize your own nephew? Come on, sis, all babies look pretty similar. Hearing that, he shook her head helplessly. Oh my, whatever. Then she seriously instructed, from now on, when I call, you must answer immediately. Yes. Don't work too late today, and try to get home early. Suddenly, Seo-eun hesitated for a moment and said, I can't. The company just started, and we don't have many staff. I've only been with the company for 3 weeks, and I'm the director. I'm also handling management. I need to quickly debut a new idol group, but we have a performance scheduled on a music show 1 month from now. He asked, so? I'm very busy preparing for it, so I don't think I can come home before the broadcast. What about after the broadcast? But the group might not be successful. Then what? As soon as he finished, the atmosphere turned heavy. He glared at him and said, do you think this is the time to talk nonsense? Seo-eun, flustered, replied, I'm so foolish. I'm really sorry. I'll work hard so they don't fail. But if things go well, you'll be even busier, right? Seo-eun hesitantly said, I guess so. Fine, you can handle it yourself. Have you had dinner yet? Yes, I have. Then have a cup of coffee before you go. Seo-eun sat quietly, thinking, the storm has passed. After that, he went over to see Seo-chun and said, I brought you some snacks, kiddo. Min-chun suddenly became curious and asked, by the way, what variety show is that? The boy band was not popular at all, so they had no fans. They only had a performance slot on the music broadcast as a replacement for someone else. I wanted their name to be known one way or another, Min-chun thought. Then said, let's take advantage of Seo-chun's fame, right? Seo-eun suddenly clarified, no, taking advantage sounds a bit. And he also asked in surprise, so what, you won't take advantage of the boy? No, you're right. Hearing that, he couldn't help but be surprised, remembering, Chan Se-eun had really struggled when he was unemployed. She thought to herself, it seems like he's finally cheered up after getting a job, but if things don't go well, I want to help him, but it's not like that short food broadcast. Suddenly, Min-chun raised his hand and said, I agree. Then Seo-chun also imitated his father, see, Seo-chun agrees too. At that moment, Seo-chun had only one thought in his mind, unbelievable, the unexpected appearance of the variety show came so soon, completely agree. But he was still worried, there will be a lot of people talking about Seo-chun. Min-chun then took his wife's hand, gently comforting, it's okay. I'm always at work, and you're always busy, this is the only chance for us to film Seo-chun all day. It will be a wonderful memory for us, dear. Seo-eun witnessed this and couldn't help but comment, you two still act like newlyweds. The next day, rapper Raulaka's surprised voice echoed, the commercial had such a huge impact. Everyone was worried because they were out of stock, seeing parents reacting so positively. Is there a hidden message in that commercial that I don't know about? Suddenly someone tattled, back Seo-chin, Kevin is speaking English again. He turned around and said, the photo shoot will start in 3 days, Dechun. If you have time to think about that, read this book. Dechun reluctantly took the book, complaining, just looking at it makes me sleepy. Don't worry, half of it is pictures, perfectly suited to your level, no need to fumble for the right words, just read it like a story being narrated. Yes sir, Dechun responded excitedly. Shurdan also asked, Brother Seo-chin, what should I do? Go buy toys that kids like at the department store, The boy is 8 months old, understand? Yes, by the way, how much can I spend? Seo Chin casually replied, no limit.